Are there babies in heaven? This is probably the most common question I am asked throughout my ministry and as being a seer. Are there babies in heaven? What are they doing? And what are they learning in heaven? So I just want to bring comfort. Those who have had miscarriages or a tragedy that happened to a child, a baby, just know that the Father has them all. Okay, now no child is missed, no child is looked over. Father takes them. In fact, the angels that are assigned to every child escorts the child back to heaven, back into the presence of God. That also includes babies that are aborted. I was in heaven. The Lord allows me to see heaven. And when I'm in heaven, I am able to taste, touch, feel everything. It's more real than the earth here. And one of the places we visit is the nurseries in heaven. And just so you know, every child is in contact with Jesus. Every child is in contact with the Father, with the Holy Spirit, and each child grows. Something unique that happens is that if the desire of the mother or the father is to raise the child, say if there is a miscarriage, and the mother wants to still raise the child, the father will have the baby age very slowly. So that way that when the mother and the father come to heaven, they'll be able to raise the child. Now, this is an amazing mystery. Also, I've seen this. Now, this might break some of your brains. I have seen families, a specific family in heaven, where the mother was, she had lost the child and on the earth, and she came home to heaven. And her desire was that she could carry the baby full term. I just love God so much. God is so cool. And so the father answered her request. And so he took the fetus of the child and put it back into the mother's womb. And the mother carried the baby full term in heaven. Guys, I don't know how that works, but it was amazing. And I thought to myself, how is this possible? And I was like, you know what? God can do whatever he wants. This woman is happy. And you know what was neat was that she had lost 3 other children, but the one she really wanted to carry in her womb. The other 3 children looked around maybe 5 or 6 years old, and she was having a picnic with them in heaven. You know, so you will get to raise the child. No child is in hell, okay? I don't care what anyone says about that. I know some people have had visions of children in hell, and that's ridiculous. No child is in hell. The Lord takes every child, whether it's through abortion or through miscarriage, and he keeps them. And it's a beautiful thing. Babies who are aborted will go to be with the father, and they will pray for mommy and daddy. They give the father these flowers, these beautiful flowers, and each child comes before the throne of God, and the father hugs them and he kisses them, and then they pray for mommy and daddy because they see the father clearly, and they understand, you know, the pain that the mother and the father may be in, and so they pray for mother and father. It's beautiful, and they speak life over them, and they can't wait to see them again. It's incredible. I want to remind you that each child is precious, and they come from God. In one of my videos, I talked about how each spirit of the child lives inside God before they come to the womb of the mother, where the mother and the father make the soul and the body, but the spirit comes from God. It's incredible. And each child is known in heaven. And when there is a tragedy, whether that's through miscarriage or abortion, You know, the child is taken to the father, and the child remembers their parents, and there's no anger, there's no rage against mother and father. In fact, they cannot wait to see them again. And if it is your desire to, you will see them again. I mean, it's incredible. One thing that's unique is that if there are family members in heaven that have gone before you and there is a miscarriage or an abortion, that family in heaven will help watch the child. It's amazing. I've seen families in heaven that have taken a child that was miscarried, and they raised the child, they taught the child, and that family member was talking about the child's mother and father. It was just incredible how nothing is lost in heaven. Nothing is lost in heaven. And if there are no family in heaven yet, the angels of the Lord will take care of the child. And of course, Jesus and Father and Holy Spirit are there. So the child is well kept. But yeah, it's amazing. So don't be afraid if you have had an abortion, or if there is a miscarriage. If you've had an abortion and you've repented, you are forgiven. The Father loves you. He sees you. Your child is okay. They cannot wait to see you. If you had a miscarriage, I can't imagine the grief that you are feeling, that you've experienced. Just have hope and know that the child is safe and it's in the presence of God, and they know who you are, and they cannot wait to see you. Yeah, everything is restored. Everything will be restored in heaven. And the Father does this, and just tell him your heart's desire, because nothing is impossible with God. Nothing's impossible with him. Just tell him your heart's desire. All right. Thanks, guys, for listening. God bless you. Feel free to share this video with whoever you like. I'll talk to you later.